Yo, what's going on everybody? It's your boy Boone coming at you guys a brand new video. Today we're gonna be talking about my vintage Guess collection. I can't wait to show it to you guys. I decided to make this video after I saw Sean Weatherspoon just posted some of the Guess shirts that he's gonna be bringing to Complex Con. They look so amazing, you guys. Like, honestly, I'm so jealous. Anyone that is going to Complex Con, please acquire some of these vintage Guess pieces. Well, actually, they're not vintage, but they are like perfect remakes of vintage Guess items. You guys need to go cop those. Like, there's a rainbow colorway that's insane, and two super bright colorways. They're just nutty, bro. Sean, shout out to you. You were killing it. But today, as I said, we're gonna be talking about my vintage Guess collection. Not talking about Sean Weatherspoon's flexing Guess pieces he's bringing to Complex Con. Do let me know your favorite Guess piece I show in this little collection. Let me start off just showing this little long sleeve I got off eBay for $125, which is a really good price for vintage Guess. Most vintage Guess pieces are just going for ridiculous prices. People have been asking me what I think about Sean Weatherspoon recreating all these Guess pieces and like what it'll do for the market. And I said this before in a video, I think it's a great thing. I'm glad he's doing it. Let's start off this video though with these vintage Guess jeans. These are probably the most obscure, coolest Guess piece I have. I love these jeans. Unfortunately, I don't wear them much anymore. These things are just caked in patches, is why I like them so much. And you know, I'm caked up in them as well, like we are here. I'm just playing. But we got the Guess jeans patch right here in a very obscure colorway. You wouldn't really see Guess jeans like ever in that colorway on a patch for sure. Here we have like a really cool zipper. It has zippers on both of the legs. This is like the only pants I have with zippers on them. These are actually women's jeans, but your boy, it's slim thick, so I can fit them. Here's the GM for George's Marciano. We got the little Guess patch on the back, of course, like every jean that comes from Guess has. And then this is definitely my favorite patch, this big G varsity letter. All these are very textured patches. I love the patchwork on this. This is like this patch back here. I don't even know what to say about this one. It's coming apart as you can see, but I have no idea like what it really is. It's some like very weird patch, but these jeans all together are just crazy. Really light denim. Got the zippers. These are just like really obscure. I love these. Got them for so cheap. They're like 35 bucks, which is a crazy good deal for vintage Guess jeans in general, just not even including all the like patches and stuff on that. Next up, we have my humongous down jacket from Guess. This is actually like the only Guess piece I have in this whole little video that's not vintage. Where is it? It's got this Guess jeans on the patch right there. It's got fur all over it. This is like one of the comfiest jackets I own, no doubt. I got this in New York at the Guess store. It was on like half off. I got it for like 70 bucks, which is a really good deal. It's a really clean jacket. Girls honestly seem to love this jacket. Like, I think something about this jacket girls just enjoy a lot. It definitely looks kind of like one of those like pilot jackets with the fur collar. Like, I'm not playing with you guys. I'm not trying to flex. I don't know what it is, but that jacket, girls just always compliment me on it. I feel like I see girls a lot in jackets that look similar to that, so that's just their style, I guess. Next up, we have my vintage Guess crew neck. This is for sale. DM me if you want to cop. Fits like a large or a medium. Just not. Next up is definitely like the grail of this video. I have this for sale right now on my site, CL Select, on Instagram. This thing is unreal, you guys. Like, oh my god, the colors on this kind of like cream going with the lavender is insane. I've never seen this colorway anywhere else. I've had like vintage Guess collectors hit me up about it a ton, so I'm letting it go because I don't really wear it too much anymore, but it's gonna be for the right price, I'll tell you that. No flaws on it. The colors on that thing are amazing. Like, I love vintage Guess colors because they just fade really nicely. I'm not even sure if that like kind of creamish color was the original colorway of that shirt. It could have like just been vintage fade, because that might, like, I swear, I think this shirt might actually be from the 80s or something like that, like very late 80s. It's a really old tag. Such a sick shirt. I just can't obsess over that shirt enough. Got that off Grail a year ago for like $120, which is unreal steal. The guy that sold it to me must be crying about it. This next piece, super clean, Guess ASAP lookalike, but it's the actual OG colorway, the OG version, excuse me. Super clean, like I just said. I'm sorry if I start getting repetitive in this video. I'm gonna try my best not to, but as you can tell, there's not a lot to say about this. It's just white and gray, but it is like a very nice essential kind of basic shirt. Definitely the most basic colorway of all the Guess shirts I have. I traded for this for an FTP hoodie, so that was a really good deal for me because I bought the FTP hoodie for like 70 bucks. I'm really glad I was able to get this. This is also for sale. Next up is probably like one of the more obscure little patterns. It's not a really crazy pattern, but I like it a lot. Out of all my Guess pieces, is the only one that had like a weird pattern on it. We just have like a cool stripes. We got like a weird, like, I don't even know what to call this color. It's like this grayish blue along with this kind of brownish tint to it with the white. This is actually not as old as the other one. It has like different tags from the other ones. People were telling me that this like might be a different type of like Guess, like it might be a sub-genre of Guess, like because it says super sportswear. So I'm not sure if this is a traditional Guess striped shirt, but it's still a really cool one. I really like it, but I am selling this one as well. It doesn't fit me too well. Those are the only ones I'm selling. They're Guess striped shirts. Next up, we have the Guess crew neck. These are an essential. I think everyone in the world needs a Guess crew neck. They're just really comfortable. Like they have that nice soft vintage feel to it, as every Guess item has. And it just looks so clean. Like it's got a little faded to the red that looks really nice to me. I love this colorway. I haven't seen a lot of these in red. I've had a couple of these crew necks. This is again for sale. Not a lot to say about this, but just something about the Guess Jeans USA spell out is just so clean. Like it's very minimal, and that's what I like so much about vintage Guess stuff. It's just like, it's very basic, but at the same time it's loud as hell, because it's like you're out here rocking vintage Guess, you're a real one, and anyone doesn't recognize that, they're just sleeping. This next item is the one I got for the cheapest by far out of all these items. You guys have seen me wear this before, and you were all asking me where I got it from. It's this vintage Guess, just like crazy color block, all super faded tones. Button up. So you have a nice lavender purple on both of the sleeves. You got green all down the body, and then the whole collar and upper half is this denim blue. This thing is so sick. I got this at the bins for like $1. I was so ecstatic when I got this from the bins. Story time. First time I ever went to the bins, I was when I picked this up, and I remember I wasn't finding anything that day, and I remember telling my friend, and I always do this, and I encourage you all to do this at thrifts. When I want to leave, I always make myself stay for another few minutes, because if I ever find anything in that last couple of minutes, I always just think like, man, if I had gone when I wanted to go, I would have never found this. And that's the case with this button up. I remember my friend saying like, let's go, because we weren't really finding anything crazy that day. And I was like, nah, let's stay for like another 5 minutes. And I just saw like the vintage colors of this, and I was like, that looks vintage. And I pull it out of a bin, and look at, we got the Guess. Like first thing I remember seeing was this vintage Guess tag. This is one of the really old Guess tags, and I was just so ecstatic. And then of course we also got the little Guess script spell out on the pocket. This thing's insane. One of my favorite Guess pieces I own. I could never let go of that. So now we're down to 2 items. This is a very basic, probably the most unoriginal, uninteresting Guess piece of my whole collection. It's just the Guess ASAP Rocky cotton candy colorway shirt. I'm probably gonna sell this, honestly. I don't really like it that much. Like I like the colorway the most of any Guess ASAP piece they've done yet. However, it's just like, it's Guess ASAP, and I don't really care too much about Guess ASAP, so this will definitely be for sale. And I'm gonna be unboxing some Guess ASAP super soon, because I just got some from the latest drop they did. The last item I have to show to you guys is a really cool one. We have the big old Guess towel. I've been thinking about what I should do with this. I kind of want to hang it up in my room somewhere, but I'm not positive yet. Super cool item. Just like not really crazy in any way. It's just the Guess logo. However, I still think it's a cool little piece. I got this a while ago off of Grail for 20 bucks, which is a really good deal. And yeah, I've always wanted to do something with this. It's just been sitting in my room forever. Let me know what you guys think I should do, because I really can't like come up with an idea. I was thinking about giving it away for a bit. I kind of want to hang this somewhere because there's a lot of room in my room to put stuff up, but I'm not positive yet what I'm gonna do with it. So that does it, you guys, for all of my Guess stuff. Please do let me know if you guys enjoy the items and what your favorite piece was. Also, please let me know what you guys think of Sean Weatherspoon's Guess recreations. I think they're insane. Like, Sean, you are killing it, bro. I'm so happy for him, and I wish I could be in his shoes working with Guess. That's a dream. Maybe one day, who knows. Drop a like though, you guys. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you all. Peace.